Why, hello, you amazing, beautiful people. Welcome back to another Demon Slayer reaction video. How you all doing? My word. Alright, so this arc really is the training arc. And our boy Tengen was taking everybody to church. Is that the right phrase? he was schooling everybody except our smiling crazy SOB Tanjiro, who's just having the best time ever. But now, well, Tokito is up. So let's see how this goes. Like the video, subscribe for more, and don't worry, I've read your comments about episode 7. I'll make sure I don't skip the end credits. Don't worry. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction. By the way, Unblurred reactions are on Patreon. $1 a month gives you access to everything on Patreon. The full Unblurred VODs from Twitch, which gives you access to all our old freaking Patreon exclusive series, including our current one, which is Angel Beats. And we're starting another one soon as well. So all of that, $1 a month, link in the description. And that includes the Unblurred reactions for Demon Slayer. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Demon Slayer Season 4, Episode 4.
도착! 하게메요.
I don't know why. I find it both adorable, funny, weird. It's great.
何言ってるの? こんなのもできないなんて。すぐ鬼に食われちゃう。
I thought Tokito was pretty chill these days.
Kimi.
Should we point out for just 1 second how these poor Demon Slayer dudes are just having the shit kicked out of them by Hashira on a daily basis?
本当ならもう3回は死んでるよ。
Well, welcome to your training. What's my training? Your training is basically me, yes, standing right in front of you. I'm going to use you as a punching bag. That's your training. What do you mean you don't like the idea of that? Well, shut the fuck up. That's how I'm going to train you. You know what? Tengen's dudes did look a lot tougher at the end. I guess it worked.
やられてもすぐに動いて体勢を立て直して。
Good work. Oh dear.
僕の動きについてきて。君、また死んだよ。ほら、誰かがやられても動きを止めない。
Come on.
止まると自分もやられると思って。
Welcome, Tanjiro.
炭治郎、待ってたよ。元気そうだね。
What the? Man, I love it. Are you kidding me? This whole time, Tokito's like, yes, you're gonna die. You suck. You're dead. You're dead. I've hit you. You're dead. Why is everyone dead? Tanjiro, my boy! I've been expecting you. That's my guy, Tanjiro. That freaking smile. Also, I recognize his voice straight away. Does he play like a villain in an anime I've seen? Or like a bad guy, that voice actor? Why do I recognize his voice? Is he in Jujutsu Kaisen? I swear I recognize his voice. When he said that, Tanjiro, I expected you. Yeah. Yeah, his crow is a weird one, man. I just hit my microphone. You guys probably heard a weird noise. I do want to randomly say, shouldn't all Demon Slayers have crows? Where are their crows? That's a good point. You only ever see the crows the main ones. Is there not like an army of crows somewhere?
あ、時藤君、久しぶりだね。今日から稽古よろしくお願いします。こちらこそよろしく、炭治郎。ちょっとついてきて。
水は大切に使いなさいよ。お前うるさい。
Ah! Tanjiro's crow. Yeah, love it. Oh shit, look who it is!
金森さん。
What the hell?
ではないですか。ずいぶん回復されたようですね。よかったです。
はい。
Tokito's sword master's here? What the hell is he doing here? Yeah.
僕がお誘いしたんだ。
Weird.
炭治郎、これ持ってくれる？
I'm talking about my hat.
少し下がって歯をこっちへ向けて。
こう？
そのまま動かないで。
Ooh. Nice and sharp.
どう？
すっごい綺麗。
これが金森さんに来てもらった理由。
じゃあ金森さんはここに？
常駐して手入れさせてもらっています。
戦いに向け、いつも刀を最高の状態にしておきたい。
Tokito is just becoming an
そ
absolute
う申し
legend.
出たら、親方様から僕の思うようにしたらいいと。
親方様が。
そして刀を研ぐための部屋まで作ってくれた。自身のお体にこそ気を使っていただきたいのに。
It's interesting because we saw from the flashback what kind of person or kid, I guess is the better word, Tokito was before losing his memory. And that's the sort of person he is becoming once again. Now his memories are pretty much back. He is becoming the like kind-hearted, like sweet soul he was. He's literally like just cut from the same cloth as Tanjiro in a weird way. Obviously kind of a different mentality due to his age and situation, but still at his core has that like good heart, you know? Even if he's a bit colder with it.
いつも僕たちのことを一番に気にかけてくださるんだ。本当にありがたいことだよね。隙だらけ、木刀拾って。
If I showed you this and told you to spot the main character.
感情のまま攻撃しても相手にかなうはずないでしょう。それどころか飛んで火にいる夏の虫だ。
Or a plane flying into a
鬼
sword.
との戦いにやり直しはないよ。たとえ9勝1敗でもその1敗で命を落とす。生き残る術を持つために一つ一つの動きを研ぎ澄ますんだ。今日はここまでにしよう。
Was he angry like he slammed the door there?
怪我はないか？なあかまど、お前から柱に稽古を少し軽くできないか言ってくれないか？
このままじゃ鬼と戦う前に倒れちゃうよ。
でも一番きついのは時藤君なんじゃないかな。だって向こうはずっと一人で稽古をつけっぱなしなんだから。確かにね。
ほら手拭い。
ありがとう。
せめてあの物言いだけでもなんとかならないかな。
心えぐられるよね。
Don't you all find it interesting how all of the demon slayers are like struggling under the Hashira until Tanjiro comes up and sort of shows them the different perspective, speaks to them. It's like, hey guys, maybe if you look at it from this angle, you'll feel a bit differently. And then all the demon slayers are like, Tanjiro's right, everybody. Tanjiro is literally this ball of, I wish there was someone like him in real life. You know, he is this ball of like warm, positive energy, just goes around. Second he touches you, just light up, man. He is like, he's the best. He's everybody's fairy godmother.
あれでも前に比べたら柔らかい物言いになった気がするん
Yeah,
だけど。
he has. He actually has.
マジか。
Yeah, big time.
時藤君？どこ行くんだろう。
柱はいつも夜どこかへ出かけるんだ。
Probably he's
夕飯
trained.
でも食べてんじゃないかな。
Nah, he's training. I think. Oh, what the fuck is this? Are we gonna get to meet number 4 here? Interesting. Now, that character, they did mention the name of that demon once before, but I don't remember it. I did wonder the strength of that demon, because they're not an upper moon. And I wondered, like, because the way they speak to the upper moons is, like, very harshly. And it's like, there must be a reason for that. Obviously, Tengen probably favors them as well, like, a little bit, right? That's why they work so closely together. Not Tengen, sorry. I don't know why I said Tengen. Muzan. That's probably why they work so closely together. Have they been given a buff now? Or are they always, like, an upper moon? Like, what's the deal there? Curious. Obviously, they're trying to find Nezuko. That'd be my guess here. They all want the mark. That's why they're fighting.
互角のようだな。
僕も混ぜてくださいよ。
時とか。毎日こんな遠いところまで来ているが、昼間の稽古は大丈夫なのか？
大使たちは稽古になってるかもしれないけど、僕には十分じゃなくて。
まあな。俺たちにとってはこっちこそが本当の柱稽古だ。
So every night they fight.
ずるいですよ、自分たちだけ。
では、時藤に敬意を表し、俺と品津川二人で相手してやるとしよう。行くぞ。
二人なんてずるいな。いつでも。
Well, who's your money on?
そう。
Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Whoa! Look at this. I thought that sounded like Inosuke for a second.
今日の稽古も聞いたな。少しでも気を許したら本気で怪我しそうだぜ。そうじゃないと稽古の意味がないからな。昼間は大使たちの相手、夜はお前らと実践形式の稽古。悪くはねえ。時と昼の稽古はどんな感じなんだ？
今日炭治郎が来ました。
あいつか。しぶとく生き残ってやがるな。
傷も癒えてきたようだし、イグロさんのところに行くまでには全快しているんじゃないかな。
そうか。じゃあ徹底的にやっていいってことだな。少々強くなったくらいじゃ柱の足元にも及ばないってことを見せてやる。
楽しそうだな。
I don't know about that.
頑張れ、炭治郎。
I think Tanjiro is very close to being on Hashira level.
はい、死んだ。
I could be wrong, but I reckon he's close.
そこ、動き止まってる。はい、君も死んだ。
Are we gonna see Tanjiro do any fight in this episode? Obviously, it's not the point, but I'm wondering if we're going
やっ
to.
ぱり緊張感が足りないな。一度真剣で稽古してみようか。真剣持ってきて。あ、はい。
Bad idea. But my guess is this is what Tokito is realizing with training with the other Hashira, that they're, you know, there's a certain, like, is it je ne, there's a French word for it, right? Je ne something something? Je ne sais quoi? Je m'appelle? Je ne sais quoi? What's the word where it's like there's a certain je ne, I don't fucking know. Je ne sais, I don't know. Whatever. Je ne sais quoi? Something like that? I don't know. You know what I mean? There's a certain something, insert word here, that is going to come from using real swords that they haven't experienced yet, but he experienced obviously with training with the other Hashira. There you go.
それは
構えて。
無理です。
さあ。
Trust Tokito. He's a very skilled swordsman. He's never gonna hurt you. You're fine. Ah, well, he's dead. I like that guy as well. Greg, cool.
時藤君それ以上はすみません。
Is he angry or happy about this?
闇雲にかかってこなかったことは成長かもね。
分かっているんです。柱に比べて戦いの厳しさが理解できてるはずもないって。それに柱が毎晩どこかへ行かれて衣服の下をあざだらけにされているのも知っています。早朝に水で冷やしているのを見ました。俺たちもっと精進します。だから
君たちなりにはよくやってるよ。でもだからって勝てるわけじゃない。僕は君たちに鬼に殺されてほしくはない。できれば長生きしてほしい。本当にそう思っている。
時藤君。
そうそう、炭治郎、さっきより早くなってるよ。
Should we do a breakdown here and see how many days passed then? Should we have a little look? 1, 2, 3.
そうそう、
3 nights.
炭治郎、さっきより早くなってるよ。
Tanjiro and Tokito, this interesting matchup here.
筋肉の主観と緊張の切り替えを滑らかにするんだ。いいね。そうそう。
His smiling face is the best.
そうしたら体力も長く持つから。
You gotta love Tokito, man. Again, another character that's just had like an amazing development. Like really cool. And obviously learning the backstory, the things with the memories and everything like that. Tokito is just becoming this character that is hard not to like. And like unlocking that key to his previous memories has just changed how this whole character works. And I love it. It's so cool. And it also showcases just how effective Tanjiro is at just shining sunshine wherever he goes. We saw it with Genya, we saw it with Tokito. And I have no doubt in my mind, old crazy Snake Boy and white-haired guy are about to feel the Tanjiro effects as well. Because wherever this... He's like Midas, but with smiles. You know, Midas touches... Everything Midas touches turns to gold. Everything Tanjiro touches just gets a smile. He's Viagra for smiles. Quote me on that. Oh, Tokito was surprised.
足腰の動きも連動しててバッチリだね。
Yeah!
次の柱のところに行っていいよ、炭治郎。
It's interesting that they keep moving Tanjiro onto other Hashira like it's a fucking boss battle as well. I kind of like that. Also, the fact that Tokito was able to take on 2 Hashira at once obviously shows that Tokito is one of the strongest Hashira. I, at the moment, based on all the Hashira I have seen, would say Tokito is the strongest Hashira. I'd put him as number 1. But with that in mind, I haven't seen every single Hashira fight. I would argue, and I would say that this Poison Hashira would be the bottom. And Tokito would be number 1. I would have put Rengoku below Tokito. This is with the mark as well. Based on now. You have to judge him with the mark and without the mark, right? Tokito did pretty well without the mark as well, though, right? I haven't seen all of them. Because I would say, like, Tomoyoa... I'd go Poison Hashira, Tomoyoa... Or, I haven't seen much of the snake and the white-haired guy. So maybe I'd go Poison Hashira, those 2, Tomoyoa. The Stone Hashira, I don't know. He's an enigma. I haven't seen him fight once. I don't know. I'd have to look at a picture of all the Hashira. But Tokito now... But Tokito didn't fight them with his mark. And he took on 2 Hashira without a mark. Obviously, they weren't trying to kill each other. But still... Tokito has to be the strongest, right?
5日しか経ってないよ。
だって炭治郎、言ったことちゃんとできてるもん。
How long in date
じゃあ俺たちも
can we go to?
もう2週間いるので。
何言ってるの？君たちはダメだよ。素振り終わったなら打ち込み台が壊れるまで打ち込み稽古しなよ。
落差がすごい。
there is a real difference. looks at Tanjiro. Tanjiro, I love you. What are you guys doing? Don't look at me like that. Fuck off. Go fight the dummy. Tanjiro! Don't look at me anymore. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, so it's been 5 days. Okay. 5 days. Tanjiro learned everything. Off he goes to the next Hashira. I feel like I was going to say something else, but I can't remember.
時藤君紙飛行機の飛ばし合い競争しようよ。
急に何？
じゃじゃーん。時藤君が紙飛行機を好きだって聞いて、それなら俺にもできなくないから。
時藤殿の趣味ですか？そうですね。あ、唯一あるとしたら紙飛行機かな？
紙飛行機？
ええ、そこにたくさんありますよ。
ほえ
ー。I like the Tanjiro is his color.
大使のみんなへの口調を少しだけ優しくする。で、どうかな？
ああ、いいよ。
負けないよ。
僕には勝てないよ。
お前、いいやつだな。
He is the best guy. I love him.
本当に10回のうち1回でも長く飛ばせたら俺の勝ちでいいの？
ああ、どうせ炭治郎は1回も勝てないから。
そんな1回くらい。
やるの？やらないの？
もちろんやるよ。
では私の合図で同時に投げてください。
Such a random scene.
みー、はい。
Go on, Tanjiro!
時藤殿の勝ち。
頑張れかまど。まだ次があるぞ。はい。
Again, no.
時藤殿の勝ち。
How did his fly so straight? And every single time. I love how the paper's made of the same colors as them as well. It's really cool. Like, Tokito's looks like the same color as his hair a little bit and his eyes. Tanjiro's obviously his freaking classic green and black. Yeah, this is going badly. Maybe this was a bad idea from Tanjiro. And now he's looking all stressed. This is not good. Also, I just want to point out, this is a random scene. Imagine you show someone Demon Slayer to show them this clip. Demon Slayer without context, maybe? He's like, eh? Paper plane front? Okay. And then the noodle eating thing.
時藤殿の勝ち。はい。
Same again.
時藤殿の勝ち。
This is looking bad.
あと1回。
頑張れ、炭治郎君。
ええ、1回でも勝てばいいんだから。負けた。
What was the point?
だから言ったでしょ。勝てないって。
1回くらいは勝てると思ったのに。柱、俺も挑戦していいでしょうか？紙飛行機は自信あるんです。
俺も村で一番になったことありません。
おい、俺は町の紙飛行機大会で1位だぞ。
Is this a real thing? Like people having like paper airplane contests? It's not really a thing here in England. People make paper airplanes, but not like competitively.
やるか？
俺もやる。
紙持ってこい、紙。
ちょっと見せてもらってもいいかな。
This makes me feel really uncomfortable because this almost feels like bonding before the final battle, which is a nice technique to make you feel characters' deaths harder, and it's kind of unnerving me a lot.
今度こそ。
The crows fighting. Love it. Love it. Love the crows having a fight here. Tokito looks so happy. Oh, it's the best. Yay! Things you love to see. This is such a freaking wholesome scene, man. Even the freaking swordsmith is having a go. This is the best. This is the best. I really love Tokito. He becomes such a great character. Well, those all went pretty far.
鬼仏寺無惨が太陽を克服した禰豆子を狙っているというのは本当だろうと思う。鬼との遭遇もほとんどなくなってるし。
だからこそ柱稽古もできているわけだしね。
禰豆子と離れることは心配だったけど、一緒に任務に出たらそれこそ向こうの思うツボだし危険すぎる。
禰豆子を狙って鬼が集結してしまう上、鬼仏寺は隠れてしまうことになりかねない。
うん。俺は稽古を積み、今よりも強くなって禰豆子を迎えに行く。
炭治郎はいつも前向きでいいね。
今禰豆子には俺がとても信頼する人が一緒にいてくれてるからね。
Things you love to see.
炭治郎、必ずみんなで鬼仏寺を倒そう。
Yeah, Tanjiro has a teammate in this fight. You guys got this. Muzan's going down. I never even did like Thriller. Terrible album. Why would anyone ever buy that? Overlap. That's right, Muzan. King of pop my ass. I'm joking, by the way. But still. Oh, man. Tokito is becoming such a great character. I love him so much. He's just becoming Tanjiro too. He actually is. Oh my word. We're now getting introduced to more of the Hashira, which I really like as well. Next episode, I imagine we're going to get introduced to even more. The training has been really enjoyable so far. I feel like more so than just watching the training, the thing that has been great so far is the character development of not only the background demon slayers, but also the Hashira and everyone else involved in this training. I feel like it's kind of scary as well, though, because the training, the way it's been presented is almost like building up these character relationships. And when you see that in TV shows, movies, anime, or anything, that usually signifies a big war is coming where we're going to be losing lives. And I have no doubt in my mind that is what is coming. I think Muzan's building an army. The Demon Slayers are increasing their strength. There's a war coming. We can all feel it. And I am scared because if we have more episodes like this, just building these character relationships, then that is showing me we're going to lose some people. And that makes me incredibly uncomfortable. I'd be interested to try and rank the strength of the Hashiras of what I think anyway. And see how close I am. Is this an after credit scene or a Taishiro secret? What's this? Eh?
お元気そうでよかった。
炭治郎くんもね。
養蜂してらっしゃるんですか？蜂蜜のいい香りがします。
お、わかっちゃった。そうなのよ。
What gave it away? You found out her secret. Was it the 20 beehives right next to her?
蜂蜜をね、パンに乗っけて食べると超絶美味しいのよ。バターもたっぷり塗ってね。3時には紅茶も入れてパンケーキ作るからお楽しみに。
We all know that it's not just a British thing, right? Or is it just an old school, because it's an old school thing? I'm just saying, honey toast is, I have that quite regularly. It's also very good for your hay fever if you get local honey. I'm just saying, honey on toast, honey on everything. To be honest, there's not a single thing you can't put honey on and make it taste better.
バター、パンケーキ、紅茶はかろうじて。
スイーツ、パンケーキ。
You've got to love how she's always talking about food. It's great. You've also got to love how her thighs could literally kill a bear. Just saying. She's such a breath of fresh air. I love her.
今回は時藤君を紹介します。
Yay! These guys might as well be
僕も忘れてる
brothers.
ことがまだある気がするから楽しみだよ。
では大正こそこそ噂話。鬼殺隊に入る前から嵐が来ようが雷が落ちようが眠れるくらい神経がずぶとかったんだって。
僕が無神経なやつみたいじゃない。
食欲がなくなることもなかったみたい。
でも記憶をなくしていた間、兄に似た性格だったのは兄が自分を守ってくれたようで嬉しかったな。
時藤君、次回第5話鬼を食ってまで。
Oh! Based on the title of the next episode is Genya coming back. That would be nice. We're gonna meet Genya's brother, right? That's the white-haired guy. They're brothers, right? Oh, that's gonna be fun. That is actually gonna be well fun. I'm excited about that. Oh, I can hear my freaking son in the background just yelling loudly at something. I don't know if you guys are picking that up a little bit. Just looking out the window. Someone there. Oh, do a little stretch. You guys stretch too. We'll stretch together. Yeah, stretch. We do a little stretch. Woo. There we go. Ah, man. I'm kind of sad that there's like barely any damn episodes in this season, but at the same time, every single episode feels very nicely paced. When I started watching Sword Art Online, I used to compliment how like the episodes were paced so well that you would feel like you're watching an hour's worth of content in 20 minutes. And I'm feeling the same with Demon Slayer. More so this season. I feel like the way they've constructed these episodes, the way they've paced them and arranged them, really makes them linger in a good way. And by the time I'm ending these reactions, I feel like I've watched like a full freaking movie. Like they're really nicely set out and they give you a lot of information, but nothing feels rushed. It's pretty brilliantly done. I'm really enjoying it. I am liking the idea of like wondering which Hashira is stronger, who could take on who, what they're all trying to do, these marks and that sort of thing. Them having their own training behind the scenes, because it would make sense for them to train with each other. They're going to be the only ones that can train with each other. I'm liking watching freaking Tanjiro level up too. Like Tanjiro is in like a weird position now where he's going around it, and it kind of like improving and like training as well alongside everybody, but moving from person to person, literally like it's some sort of like ascending boss battle or something, which I find curious as well. And he's picking up these different things and getting stronger too. Because I feel like Tanjiro is definitely, obviously I might be completely wrong here, but based on what I've seen, I feel like Tanjiro is definitely on Hashira level. And in a life or death situation, he would be able to handle his own. However, it is important pointing out one major thing. Tanjiro usually is on Hashira level when he has the mark, you know? If we look at Tanjiro's fight, for example, let's look at this, right? When Tokito got the mark, Tokito made mincemeat of a upper rank. Now Tanjiro, when Tanjiro got the mark, Tanjiro was able to go toe-to-toe with an upper rank as well, but the weaker version of an upper rank, you know, Upper Moon 6. They were able to fight each other toe-to-toe. However, the stronger version of an upper rank, Tengen, took on without the mark. Now, Tengen obviously didn't do that well, but Tengen was also poisoned at the beginning of the fight, which then would immediately highlight just how amazing Tengen was to be injured that entire fight and still take on an upper rank and not die. That is admirable in its own. Like, I'm just saying, that's amazing. So if we think about that for a second, that does showcase that Tanjiro's not there. Because we can easily say Tanjiro's on Hashira level. Sure, with the mark, he's on Hashira level. But Tanjiro's not on Hashira. And also he has like, he has a lot of assistance, you know? He's never, like the one-on-one fights, I guess we have seen, but you know what I mean. There's usually assistance, that sort of stuff. What I'm trying to say is, I feel like with the mark, Tanjiro is easily on Hashira level. But if all the other Hashira had marks, is Tanjiro anywhere near their level? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, every single Hashira alive right now all gets the mark, and they get that boost. Then is Tanjiro with the mark even close to all of them with the mark? Probably not. Tanjiro with the mark is close to them without it. And that's a good thing to highlight. But that's Tanjiro in the past, and now we're seeing him train with Tokito, and even Tokito is like getting like surprised at some of his moves and some of his strength and his abilities and how they're improving. And that's without the mark. So that's also important pointing out. It's also important pointing out that the other guys haven't received the mark, and yet Tokito can take them on 2-1. A lot of things to work about. The strength is really hard to kind of gauge with all the Hashira. I feel like the best way to do it would be to gauge everyone's strength without mark and with mark, because there seems to be a distinctive difference with that mark. You know, it's like a freaking boost. So you can't. I feel like it's unfair to judge a character's strength based on one character without the mark, one character with the mark. I feel like if you're going to judge the strength, you need to judge every single character with or without it. You know, like judging Tanjiro with the mark is not really fair in saying like, oh, Tanjiro's on Hashira level, same as them with the mark. It's not that fair, you know? Does that make sense? Maybe you guys disagree. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this season so far. I feel like it's just been brilliant at getting us like to know like not only the Demon Slayers, but they're like what they do and how they train and getting to know a bit more about all these like the other ones as well. Like it's highlighting a lot of the background characters we don't even know. And it's really like highlighting them. I feel like it's been done very nicely and I'm really enjoying it so far and I'm excited to see where it goes. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed my reaction. Do not forget to like. Do not forget to subscribe. Have an awesome freaking day. And as always, my friends, you right there will see me in the next video.